Sagittarius, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. I'm going to sit back here. Hope you all are doing well. I'm here today to do your mid-October reading. We're going to be talking to the animals or the familiars. Let's get started. I've shuffled a lot already, so we should be limiting the noise and limiting the shuffling so we can get straight to the messages. Let's call Spirit in. Thank you for tuning in today, Sag. And thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Sagittarius. All right, Sag, let's get an initial animal spirit guide to lead us into this reading. Wolf. Wolf. Being guided by the wolves. Wolves are really coming up. I just did Aries, and it came up twice for Aries as well. There's some sort of wolf medicine. A lot of people looking at questioning loyalty. Who's part of the pack, who isn't. A lot of energies are being sifted and sorted because of this Aries full moon. What stays, what goes. Inner strength is what the wolf is guiding you to lean on for the second half of October. You may be facing a challenge you feel less than prepared for, Sag. This is a reminder that you have all the tools in your spiritual treasure chest to handle this effectively. Take a step back and try to take a look at it with fresh eyes. Okay? So that's what Wolf is saying to you. Imagine we're in a movie and you've got a wolf guiding you into a portal, and that's what they're telling you. All right? There's going to be something coming up that you may not be prepared for, or you feel less than prepared for, but you have everything you need. You need to trust yourself to handle things effectively. Take a step back. Try to look at things. It's almost like something might be coming back here that you might need to take a second look at. Look at it differently than you did in the past. All right? It's almost like the wolf is warning you here. This is interesting, Sag. Let's see. Let's go into the overall general energy for the second half of the month of October. One card, please, Spirit. What's the energy Sag is jumping into in this portal? We're going to take that first one. Ooh, this is about love. The first one that came out, we have the Lovers alignment. Okay, this is the Gemini energy. This is the Lovers. We have two cute little turtle doves. Aren't they cute? There's some sort of, I'm getting this promise, this soul promise. It's almost like you've got the potential of some sort of union here that you're being asked to embrace. Is your heart open and ready, Sag? That's the energy. Ooh, recent past, the wheel started to turn. There's something coming in. The chameleon is, are you ready to adapt to these changes? There's something really changing in a love bond. Let's keep going. That chameleon usually speaks to needing to flow with it, embrace this change. There's a rhythm here. What's that? The rhythm. It's the rhythm of the night. I'm hearing that song. There's something that's getting you up and motivated here. Interesting. Let's keep going. What are the current energies? We're doing recent past, current energies, and what you don't see coming. I don't think I told you that. As well as the overall general energy. This is about a connection where there is shared love or a choice. There's a change in a connection here. It feels like a connection that you know this person. Ooh, now we have the Sage of Support with the gorillas. Interesting. This is the Hierophant. It's about being wise. There could be a potential. Look at that rainbow behind her. It's like there's something that, she's having to tap into here with her own cosmic awareness. I feel like there's some sort of alignment going on in a connection. We have three majors, Sag. She's got these two little gorillas on her shoulders. Interesting. You've got a lot of supportive energies coming in. And you know it. It's like this spiritual boost. Interesting. I feel like there's this anticipatory change going on that you could feel coming, but you didn't realize that it was about this situation. I don't know what this is. Like I said, this wolf guided us in, and it's like, You need to look at this with different eyes. Maybe it's not what you think or what you thought. There's some sort of switcheroo. I feel like something that I'm even like, what? What's going on here? What you don't see coming. We might hit the ball out of the park here, Sag, with the second half of the month. That didn't want to come out. I just thought that was a zebra. That might have been the magician. What is this? Oh, oh my God, Sag. I'm glad y'all tuned in. I'm gonna take my glasses off. You got a tower coming. This doesn't feel like a bad thing. It feels like something is going to dramatically change in your life in the second half of October, Sag. And it's going to bring up, it's something new that you are going to be really curious about, that you were being intuitively drawn to. We have the Ace of Cups and the Page of Wands and the Moon at the bottom of the deck with the Three of Pentacles. Teamwork makes the dream work. There's something coming in for you, Sag. This feels like a divinely guided alignment with an external energy. Romantic, platonic, whatever you want it to be. This is something that, let's see what Spirit has to say through the Mystic Force Oracle. There's some sort of dramatic shift going on for you in a connection. It doesn't feel like things are falling apart. It feels like things are coming back together to me. That's what it feels like. You could be like meeting someone and like going, oh my goodness, or someone could be coming back in a totally different energy. Let's see. Make room. Make room. Create space to welcome positive change into your life. Let go of everything that doesn't align with the future you are creating. Something that you've been making room for in your life, Sag, is starting to come in. And it feels like lovers is having that beautiful vibration of love within and finding it being met on the outside with another. There's some sort of love. This is about love. You're making room for it. In the second half of October, pursue happiness. Never apologize for what brings you joy. Only you understand where you truly belong and where you can find your safe space. Follow your bliss. So in the past, you were guided to make some important changes and to stay positive about your pursuit of happiness. Sag, just this gorgeous energy. It's like you've made room for a deeper embodiment of love inside of you. And you said, you know what, I'm going to stay positive. I'm going to stay hopeful. I'm going to be optimistic about the future. This is past energy. And you've been almost like pursuing joy for the sake of joy. It's like this pureness of like love. This is a very high octave. I feel like you're resonating at a very high level here, Sag. Oh my goodness. I mean, four majors, second half. Do you understand the brevity of this? This is like big. Some of you are calling in a brand new connection, or you're revisiting something that didn't get off the ground, that the timing is better now. And if this has more to do with you and you, which I always want to talk about, you're going with the flow, right? In a state of surrender, pursuing your own bliss. It's like you found some sort of beautiful eureka of enlightenment. And now you're making room to receive more love. What is this wise sage of support coming in? No debate. You don't need to do anything to be more worthy. You are valuable regardless of your circumstances. You always have been and always will be. It's not up for debate. So here's the thing. I think that you've been leaning so hard into your own spiritual core that you have found the magic button of self-realization. Congratulations. This is a new level of enlightenment. You could be really getting some beautiful downloads and beautiful vibrational frequencies where you're just freaking happy all the time. It's a beautiful state of being, and it's not fake. It's just, you wake up, you're like, I get to be, in this body is in my soul, right? I'm operating at soul level here, soul resonance. I'm being met with beautiful, blissful, happy people. There's something really beautiful about the energy that you're swimming in the second half of this month, Sagittarius. You're realizing your value, your worth. You have these beautiful spiritual philosophies that are guiding you currently. A lot of optimism here, which, you know, Sag, I don't know any other zodiac who can claim that vigor, that thrive, dare to dream, think of the bigger picture, I've got my eye on the prize energy than you all. I don't know a Sagittarius who isn't an optimist, an eternal optimist. Even if they've been through hell and back, they still have faith. And it's really like, it's almost like you're just in this state of expansion. You're in a beautiful state of expansion the second half of October, and I do believe that you've been making room to cultivate more love, experience more love. What is this tower? Oh, I'm sorry, we didn't talk about the crow. As you can see, there's several crow. There's actually 4 crow. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if that's significant to some of you. 5 is a symbol of change, unexpected change. We have 16 goes into 7, which is usually that higher resonance, the divine stepping in. There's some sort of shakeup going on. And when we see crow, it has a lot to do with our ability to stay open to whatever's shifting. There's something shifting dramatically, some sort of shocking truth that's going to be revealed. And what came out is don't hide. You could have something really coming together into November here. Dare to dream big, Sag. Remind yourself that everything is possible. Don't hide your talents and abilities, but use them to build your world. There's a lot of messages going on here. I feel like there's something shifting in a connection because of the lovers here. But also what this is guiding you to understand is you're starting to go, whoa, this is a big deal in my life, whoever this is. But also like there's something that you're shifting about what you came here to create, and that you're no longer hiding your talents and abilities from the world, and it's giving you this confidence. There's some sort of divine connection coming in, but simultaneously there's this globe of your inner confidence, and almost this awareness coming in of you reinforcing that in your communications with people. Like you're going to come off really confident the second half, and I think you're drawing these beautiful, loving, benevolent energies towards you with the Hierophant and the lovers. Let's clarify this. I'm getting lightheaded, y'all. There's something that's like, I feel like something's coming in that's going to knock your socks off. I don't know what. Let's get some energy here. Let's clarify the lovers. What are you making room for? We have the 3 of Wands, which is the card of movement, action. Something's about to happen. Oh, yeah. We have a Tower, and that kind of, I don't know if that was upright reverse, but I'm going to take it as this whole, like, whatever had to be dismantled, whatever had to, you've been rebuilding yourself up. You've been in a state for a while now where you've been cultivating your own inner magnetism, your own inner fire. You're at this like precipice where I think you're coming out of a time period where you're ready. You're more than ready to be met with external energies that match you. And I think that a lot of you are calling in, like you've got all this fire creativity coming in. And this, you know, whenever I see the Tower too, it's scorpionic and it's transformative. You're coming out of a transformation, a beautiful glow up. And you're like, all right, let's get to business, y'all. I'm like ready, you know, single, ready to mingle kind of energy. Even if you're in a connection, there's something really powerful that's happening in this connection. It's like you're calling in a higher octave of love because of how much love you're giving to yourself. This is the path of, I'm lit up from within, get out of my way, you know, and whoever wants to meet me here in this space, let's go. This is being enthusiastic, being self-directed, being passionate, not holding back. Sag, you got Sag is back in the house. There's some sort of like, yeah, I'm telling you, there's just, Sag is back. You know, some people go down and they're like, you know, I'm stuck. I'm like struggling. And now you're kind of in this like, I'm open. I'm ready for business. And it's about your confidence. There's going to be a positive second half here. I'm getting this really beautiful vibe. I feel like you might have been waiting on something that you knew was going to come. You might have had a Tower with somebody. Like I said, there could be somebody that you knew It's almost like if you had a falling out with a friend or an ex, it doesn't mean you have an ex coming back. But if you had a friend in your life where it was like you didn't know what was going to happen, I feel like there's something shifting here. And you knew it was going to come back around and you two would heal things. Because they want to emphasize this lovers. It's not just about you falling in love with your life and with your vibration and what you're trying to create in the world, what you're trying to work on manifesting. Three of Wands often indicates someone at a distance and there's still being this fire between you and this energetic tie. And you're coming out of a tower with this person and you've been making room for the love to come back. So if you've been on hold with somebody that has been a part of your life or briefly was a part of your life and you know they're meant to be in your life, but you needed a timeout, there's something going on around pulling away from something to readjust your frequencies, letting it be, letting it flow. And then if it was meant to come back, it will. And that's what it feels like. What is this optimism that you have from the recent past? The wheel of change. Wow, you had to, this is what I mean. Well, in the past, you went down through a period of letting go of something. 5 of Cups. Some of you got out, I just heard, got out of a relationship that it's almost like you've had to rise from the ashes. This is coming up a lot, this judgment. This is a very powerful full moon in Aries this week. So we have this powerful, I'm rising like a phoenix out of this, sadness. And I'm ready to pursue happiness. And I'm ready to make these changes. So I can move forward and stay committed to my own value and my own worth and to be patient and compassionate with myself when it comes to my pursuit of being met with love out in the world. Some of you have a connection that has gone through a powerful rebirth or is about to go through a powerful rebirth because we have the Hierophant energy here. Why is the Hierophant here? It's almost like the wind is changing direction. It's what it feels like. Yeah. Somebody you've been in separation with because there's been pain. It's almost like it's been painful to be separated from this person. Oop! Oh my God. Did you just see that? That 9 of Pentacles just went flying out of my periphery. That's about being single, staying strong on your own. I think that you've been like, I feel like you're calling somebody in here, Sag. If you're single, you're either on a timeout with somebody that you were dating and it just wasn't the right timing, and things are coming back around, or you're meeting somebody new who might possibly live at a distance, but there's such a strong pull that you can't help but be drawn to it. It's almost like there's been some sort of, I feel like strongly a lot of you are in some sort of separation with, it could be a friend where, you kind of miss them and you miss having them in your life. And like, you're kind of starting to be honest with yourself about it. I mean, these gorillas, they have a lot to do with staying grounded and trusting in your own wisdom. I feel like whatever pain you've had to go through, it served your own independence. But there's something shifting this month where you're like, maybe I don't want to be so independent. Maybe I need to let people in on a deeper level. Maybe I'm a little too boundaried. Maybe I'm a little too walled. I've gone through this beautiful rebirth and I've let go of what doesn't serve me. And I know how to find my own bliss, but maybe I'm hiding a little bit of the deeper parts of myself that I want to be met with in a connection. And it could be a friend or it could be a lover. But then 9 of Pentacles was like, get ready, Sag. You may not be single for much longer. Or if you're in separation with someone that you deeply care about, there's so much love here. You've got a resurgence of love. There's something that's going to burst open here. It's almost like it's too painful not to be honest with each other. And if this is a lover's spat, and you're coming out of a tower moment with somebody and you're making room for the love to return, I see things changing. It's allowed the two of you to release what needed to be released so you can go through a powerful rebirth together. This is very transformative energy. It's like the two of you are never going to be the same again. Whether you're coming back to each other in a different alignment or you are meeting someone after a period of being on your own and feeling a little lonely. And that's okay. People can feel lonely. It doesn't mean that you can't be alone. I think that we are a mammalian species. We need our community. We need support. We need love. And it doesn't mean you have to have a partner or a romance. It just means you want support, you know? You want to feel like you have people you can call on when you need to feel supported. And I feel like if you've been in a period of feeling like you're alone, that's shifting. There's someone coming forward towards you, Sag, that you don't have to hide yourself from. And I think that's what's so shocking about this. You're like, oh my, I knew it. Seven of Pentacles, which is the classic reconciliation card. Four of Wands. This is similar a little bit to Aries, just in the fact that when two people are struggling to align and it's not working and it's creating so much turmoil or the Tower, and you allow the energy to flow where it's supposed to, and you learn what you're supposed to learn from that encounter or interactions, and you grow and you heal and you expand and you find yourself, you rediscover yourself, and then you're in a whole different alignment. I believe that the people that are meant to be in our lives, if you have any kind of fallout, they'll come back. I've had a lot of like friendships in my life where we may have had a falling out and then we don't talk for a little while and then we come back together again and we're different people and we appreciate each other better because we had a period where we were honoring ourselves. I think the best thing that you can do is let people go. And if they're meant to come back, they will. So this does feel like you could be having someone come back into your life. I don't know who this is to you. It's someone that you have shared love with, shared history, memories. They make you feel good. I think it hasn't been easy to not talk to this person. It feels like a reunion. And try not to hide parts of yourself from this person. I think that they want to support you. They want to be in your life. Whatever went down, I think it served you. It served both of you. Now, if this is a lover, I do think that there is a potential for reconciliation here. I think you don't expect it. I don't want people to get all excited. I don't like to really do a lot of reconciliation readings. I don't want to give people false hope. And even if this is someone who you want to heal things with for a while, they might be by your side for the next couple months, next couple weeks. There's some sort of tower happening around something coming back around. And a reunion of sorts. So let's get some advice from Spirit, okay? Because this feels like, for some of you, this is a new love experience from somebody that it just wasn't the right time. It's like that, this is that energy of a friendship you lost touch with, but maybe the last time you interacted, you had a falling out, but you still think about them from time to time. You wonder how they're doing and you reconnect. This is also, we dated, in college and I reached out to them on Facebook and we're getting together and wow, like it's been incredible. Or I talked to someone a year ago and, I just wasn't ready for anything. And now, we're revisiting this. There's some sort of shift here that's powerful. You're both in different frequencies. There could be some sort of apology and movement forward here. Empress energy. I don't doubt this. You got to trust yourself and your own knowing here. You're in this beautiful fiery energy. Something's lighting you up. Something's lighting you up. And this Seven of Pentacles, it could even be a past life soulmate. It doesn't have to be someone you've even met in this lifetime yet. Okay? I am seeing that, especially with the Ace here. So for those of you who are like, I don't want to deal with anybody. I got no friends I got beefs with. I got no exes I need to talk to. I'm all about the new. All new, new, new. You've been going through this powerful rebirth in the past. You know what you want. There's no debate. You're aligning with your Hierophant energy, your inner wisdom, your inner guru, looking at that Ace of Cups saying, I got a lot to give to somebody, right? And I don't want anybody to cause me any grief. And you're heading straight for something that's going to knock you right off your feet, okay? This wolf. Are you strong enough, right? I'm hearing that. What is that? Sheryl Crow song. Are you strong enough to be my man? Right? Man or woman, whichever way you swing on the pendulum. There's something that you planted seeds a while back, right? This is like, oh, I planted those seeds. Is it finally coming in? Nice. Surprise, surprise. Let's get some advice. Ooh, we got the Two of Cups in reverse. The King of Pentacles upright. I'm telling you, you had a falling out with somebody. I grabbed this deck. You know what? I grabbed this deck upside down. So, my bad. We're not going to do that. We're going to do this. Sorry, guys. And gals. That was my fault. I don't want to. That's my bad. I as a tarot reader, that's totally my bad. We're going to do a quick shuffle. And that's even part of the reading. Something happened. Something fell apart with something in a connection. But it needed to. I was telling Aries this. You could be dealing with a Sag, or both of you might have placements. This feels very similar in different ways. But you interact, you're like, and then you go in your separate corners, you learn, you grow, you shift the energy, and then you don't even realize it, but you're starting to weave back together again. And it could just be because you need to have a conversation that heals things. That doesn't mean this person's like going to be your new BFF again, or you're going to reunite with your ex and like live happily ever after. This is a tarot reading. I'm reading for a 2-week period. There is something coming in. It feels like someone returning, so it's a shocking turn. So you can bring the love back. All right. This is someone that supported you for a time. You supported them for a time. You've been hiding out from each other. You still think about this person. It feels like there's some sort of reconciliation going on, reunion. All right. My bad. Sorry about that, y'all. Whoop. That came out in reverse. We saw that. It flew up. It's like, don't go rushing into anything this second half. Take your time, right? You've learned that. You've learned to allow things to flow. Don't try to push anything. Don't have expectations. Knight of Swords is just slow it down. You don't need to go, full speed ahead. And maybe that's what got you into trouble in the past. Yeah. When you go too fast and you try to have too many expectations, what happens? It gets unhealthy. All right. Don't get too ahead of yourself this time. If you've got someone coming back, all right, ground in the energy, remain independent, stay strong in what you've cultivated for yourself. No matter who this is, it feels like someone who's soul family. All right. I'm not going to lie. This feels like soul family where you had something that you had to clear up on both sides that was unhealthy. So you can reunite from a more stable, solid, grounded place. Okay. Some of you, this is a very deep, deep soulmate friend. It could be a family member you're reuniting with. Okay. Because this is also family bonds, family ties, healing family rifts, right? Kumbaya. This is kumbaya energy. Let's make peace. All right. I don't want to fight with this person. There is love here. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this. We're going to go into the final, I'm like, wait a minute. There's one more. This is the Spirit Animal Oracle. Let's get the final message here. And don't let fears and doubts get in the way. You know what's best for you, Sag, okay? I'm telling y'all, I want to give you that trust as a reader that you are standing in your Queen of Wand energy and your Queen of Pentacle, male or female. It's like you're in receptive mode. You're like, okay, I got stuff coming toward me. Let me evaluate. I don't want to rush into any judgment here or thinking this is unhealthy. Let me just read the room, okay? So give yourself that grace. Then you can make decisions accordingly because you get to ultimately decide what to do, okay, with this energy. All right. I need one more message, Spirit, from the Spirit Animal Oracle. Sorry if that's loud. These feel kind of sticky. All right, this one's popping out. Rabbit Spirit. Rabbit Spirit. Now is a lucky time. What'd I tell you? There's something really changing here. 49. It goes into 13-4. This is about some sort of support that you're asking for from the universe. It's coming through in mysterious ways. A sunny meadow calls, and Rabbit Spirit appears to lead you out of your dark warren and into the light so that you can participate in a fertile and beautiful experience, which is the Seven of Pentacles. It may seem safe below ground, but the magic happens when you come out and take the risk of being vulnerable and co-creating something new. You're being invited into a new life that you have no experience with, but have no fear. Today is also a time to be fruitful and productive as you enjoy Rabbit Spirit's sunny and prolific energy. At this time, whatever you intend to bring to life will find fertile ground. There are no mistakes, really, when you are co-creating with Spirit, so let new ideas spring to the surface, knowing that now is a lucky time of tremendous possibility. Vulnerability is required of you now, even if you don't feel safe. Act as if you trust that you will be okay, and soon you will see that you are okay. To create is to take risks, so at this fortunate fertile time, banish your fears and recognize the real security is in immersing yourself in the process of co-creation. It's okay to admit that you really don't know how to deal with whatever is in front of you. This is where curiosity and not knowing can be a wonderful state of mind. Be playful now, admitting you are at the beginning of something. Come on out to frolic in the sun's nurturing light because it is time to birth something new. Yeah, there's something really being birthed here. It does feel like it could be a soul family reunion with a past life soulmate that you are just now meeting in the second half of October, or you have recently met. Or it could be somebody coming back around that you have a history with, that you were in different vibrations at this time. It does feel like it's the lovers. It's a choice that you're going to make here from something that you have called in, that you have attracted after what you could have had a Tower moment with, that you were looking back at something. You've gone through this beautiful transformation. We have the bee at the bottom, the bee spirit, sweet results await. I don't think you should doubt yourself right now. Luck is on your side here. So there is some sort of shocking energy coming in. Whether it's new or old, it's a fresh energy regardless. Okay. Thank you, Sag. I'll see you soon.